Hello, friends. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Strange Island. So, in the last episode, I believe we hung out with the Twilight family. I could be wrong, it's been a little while since we've been to Strange Island. So, today I thought it would be a lot of fun to hang out with some magical Sims and see what they're up to. And that is the Wand family. And they actually live right next to the Twilight family. So let's see what the Wand family is all about. So here they are. Hermione and Draco have been each other's greatest enemies since they were little. Slowly hatred turned into love. Who would have thought that one day both of them would get married? Will they be able to create a harmonious marriage despite their differences? Whose side of the Force will their future children be on? Oh, so we kind of have like a bad warlock and a good witch. And it looks like they have two cats here. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. So let's go ahead and hang out with the Wand family. And here they are. They look so cute. And they do have cats. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Okay, let's go ahead and jump on into the Wand family. Alright, friends, we have arrived at the Wand family. Have they just had a marriage just now? Did they just get married? Is that what's happening here? Are we having like a Cassandra Goth and Don Lothario thing going on here? So it looks like, oh, we're going to have to throw them a wedding. Okay, so we're going to have a wedding today. They are all ready to go. So there's a lot to take in. Let's go ahead and look at their house. Beautiful home. They have lots of seats here for lots of guests. Are they friends with everyone in town? Oh my gosh, they are. Okay. And no one really likes Ruby Howell, so I guess she won't be showing up today at the wedding. A few Sims that Hermione doesn't seem to care much for, but we'll get into that in just a second. So here is their lovely home. It's so pretty. I love the blue roof on the house. So let's check to see what's going on. So we have a cute little magical family, and she wants to have a baby, I see. So it's kind of split into two here. We have the bad warlock and his evil cauldron over here. Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. So they have separate little magical rooms, and we of course have a nursery here. She is ready to go. I love it so much. She also has a pottery wheel here. Very much into having hobbies. And we have a bird cage. Is there a bird in here somewhere? Has it flew off somewhere? I don't see anything. But his room doesn't really have much of like hobbies that he could do. And this is super cool, actually. Really cute. So here is the downstairs. I'm gonna go ahead and unpause and pause that. So here's the kitchen area. We got the cats in here. What's the cats' names? Let's see. Voldemort and Harry. Okay, so we're going with the Harry Potter theme, of course. And here's the living room and their room. Super cute. I love all of the blue furniture that they have going on. Love the spiral staircase here in the center. Oh, this is so cute. So it looks like we're going to have to prepare a wedding. But let's go ahead and check out our Sims, shall we? Oh, she's so pretty. Oh my gosh. But here is Draco Wand, the atrociously evil warlock. And he looks rather sweet, actually. Look at him. He's just smiling at his fiancée, who he thinks is just absolutely stunning. So pretty. So here he is. He has good needs. Here is his relationships. Now, he doesn't seem to get along with lots of people. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of friends, it seems like, and he absolutely adores Hermione. And he is a getaway driver in the criminal career, which is a level 5. And we got to get him some mechanical skills and creativity. So here is his personality. Here he is an Aries. He is, I will say he's pretty neat, very outgoing, active, he's quite serious, and of course he's grouchy. A very fit sim. He is maxed out on fitness here. And his bio reads that Draco hated Hermione with all of his heart. Now she is his other half. He only hopes to teach their future children what true magic is. Oh my goodness. I feel like there's going to be a lot of drama with these two. I can already feel it. So his interest, I won't go through this too much, but he loves money and fashion and sports. So if you want to look at that, you can. No hobby. Not really a hobby guy yet. Here are his memories. And it looks like someone died and he ran away and came back home. And then he was changed into a warlock. Okay, interesting. So he wasn't born into being a warlock, I presume. Okay, and here is his chemistry. His turn-ons are black hair and witchiness, and his turn-offs is vampirism. And that is Draco. Over here we have beautiful Hermione Spell, the infallible good witch, and she is stunning. We looked at her relationship. She has lots of friends and lots of people she doesn't really care much for. That is a-okay. She is an elementary school teacher, level 4. We need to get her some charisma and some cleaning skills. And her personality is that she is a Cancer. Very neat, but she's shy and lazy. She's playful and nice, extremely nice. It doesn't seem like she works out too much, but she is in a slim build. Her bio reads that Hermione would have never thought in her wildest dreams that Draco would be her husband. Life can play tricks sometimes. Isn't that the truth? Here are her interests. She loves money, entertainment, culture, fashion, travel, and weather. She doesn't care much for school for her to be a school teacher. That's interesting. I guess she doesn't like to talk about it too much. And of course, her one true hobby is that she loves arts and crafts. And here are her memories. She made lots of BFFs. Oh my goodness. She has so many friends. Okay. And she actually went to college. So she has a college degree. I think she is the first sim that I have encountered in Strange Island with a college degree. So what does she get a college degree in? I can't remember how you would look for something like that. I would assume like education. Can you look? It might be somewhere in the house somewhere. I might look to see. But she was also changed into a witch. And she actually went to private school, okay. And she made enemies with Draco, okay. So that is her, and her turns-ons is she loves black hair and witchiness, and her turn-offs is a rich sim, okay. So that is them, and her wants are to throw a wedding party, have a baby, get married to Draco. And his wants are throw a wedding party, get married, have a baby. So they're pretty much on the same page. So let's go ahead and let this play. Let's check out the kitty cats too. They are so adorable. Oh my goodness. I love them to death. You guys are precious. Oh, they're fighting, of course. We have Voldemort and Harry in here. All right. All right, so what are they doing? Casual sitting. Oh no, are they going to woohoo already? Okay. All right. All right, they're going to woohoo on the couch. Yeah, that's what's about to happen. We need to throw a wedding party, actually. Are they about to woohoo? I can't with them. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have a little baby witch or warlock. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, never mind. I just wanted a casual sit down. That's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and plan out the wedding party. I will let her throw that because she has lots of good friends that she can invite over. She is just so beautiful. I love the sparkles on her. Okay, so sort by relationship. We'll invite Elm, Ida, Zach, Anissa, Alice, Kara, Saffron, Serena, Arabella. Oh, is that all we can? Oh, I need to change that. I wish I could have more guests come over. But we are inviting all of the Sims that she seems to have a good relationship with. And I think that's good. I don't know if I want Serena. You know what? Just we'll invite them. I was going to invite more Sims from town, but if they're friends, I'll just go ahead and invite everybody like that. All right, congratulations. The wedding's on and the guests are on their way. Let the festivities begin. Okay, so let's see what we need to do. We need to go out here and serve food, and he's in there writing in his diary, writing about how he almost woohooed with her before the wedding. And it seems like all of the guests are here. Oh, everyone's showing up. Oh my gosh, look at everyone. Is she a vampire? Is she a vampire? Because we might have a vampire death if we're not careful. I think she is a vampire, but we'll see. Okay, since everyone is here, let's go ahead and get them married. While they're all satisfied and happy, let's go ahead and get this wedding started. And the wedding scenario is it's party time. And the score right now is a snoozer, of course. Okay, is he trapped? What's going on here? Come on, guys. The cats are fighting with each other, of course. Oh, how exciting. I'm so excited for a wedding today. Alright, let's get everyone out here. Everyone's eating chips even though we spent a fortune on the catering here. Alright, here they are. Oh, they're so cute. Alright, everyone, come on. Oh, this is so cute. They're so happy. Oh, yay. Alright, choose the last name for this couple. We're going to do the other sim, so they are now both the ones. Yay! They're so happy. Alright, so everyone enjoy yourselves. We went ahead and took care of the wedding portions, so there's food. What is she doing with the cake? What are you doing with the cake? Is it stinky? Do I need to buy another wedding cake? I think I do. We need to buy another beautiful wedding cake, which is 400 simoleons. Holy moly. Let's see, how does that one look? That's so cute. Okay, let's can I spin it around at all? Guess I need to spin the table. There we go. Alright, we will let them cut the cake together. Sorry, Draco. I know you're wanting to eat your food, but let's go ahead and cut the cake. We need to get all of the wedding activities taken care of. Here she comes. Oh. Cutting the cake. Is he gonna feed her? Oh. There you go. You guys enjoy the cake. And it looks like the maid is here. Good deal. So they can clean up and take care of the house while we throw a beautiful party. Oh. Oh, is she here? So Ellen is here. Is Holly here? Yeah, no, it's Ida. Okay. I thought I invited Holly. I guess I didn't. So they're all having cake, and it's a good time. So she got herself some gelatin, even though we spent 400 simoleons on a cake. She could do whatever she wants. It's her wedding. Alright, so they are all chatting and catching up with one another. I always love to see Sims eating all together. I'm saying everyone's not really getting along. It's kind of funny. I guess 'cause she was in here in the bathroom. Everyone has to go to the bathroom now. Of course. So it looks like the next thing to do is have a honeymoon. So we could take them on a vacation. But I don't want to spend too many simoleons on a vacation right now. And sometimes a vacation is a little overwhelming. Maybe that's something that we can do in the next round for them. We'll see if they get pregnant. And I don't remember how long I spend with each family. I think I spent a week. Is that what I did? So, oh, I meant to change the day to Monday. Okay, I think we need to change it to Monday. Gosh, I can't remember what all I did with each episode. It's been such a long time since I've played. So let's put down the day setter. Let's set the day to... Did I set it to Monday? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's set it to Monday. Hopefully that doesn't mess anything up. Alright, so we had a beautiful Monday morning wedding. Luckily everyone was able to get off work to come and celebrate the beautiful couple. Alright, what's going on, Draco? What are you trying to do? They're all trying to come in here. He's trying to use the restroom. I think there's another bathroom. How about you come up here and use this one? Let's check to see. Yeah, he's just trying to use the bathroom. We'll go upstairs. How about that? Alright, he's gonna run off to the restroom. Hermione, what do you want to do, sweetheart? Looks like you need to use the restroom as well. She's checking out the day setter. And she's like, oh great. A vase on the ground for me to knock over. Okay. How about you come up here? Oh, we do have a bird. There's a bird and its cage is wide open and his name's Spelly. Spelly. How cute. I want to close the cage. We do have 2 cats. I don't think that's very smart to have a bird with 2 cats, but what do I know? It's a roof raiser. Oh my gosh, we're having like the best party ever. Okay. Anissa, I hope that you close that cage because Spelly's not going to be around for too long if she's not careful. Alright, so the party is almost over. We will let them have a nice, wonderful evening together. If you get my meaning, we do want them to go ahead and start having babies and stuff. So everyone should be saying goodbye here soon. Is there anything else we need to do? I don't think so. We had cake, we had food, we got married. I think it was a wonderful party. Alright, thank you everyone for coming. Where is Draco at? No, he's getting himself some food. What is happening to Elm? He was losing it. Oh, Elm is such a sweetheart. Alright, thanks everyone for coming. And we had a successful party. Absolutely wonderful. So I'm gonna let her take a bubble bath, get out of her wedding dress, calm down for the evening. And I'll let Draco clean up a little bit. Him and the maid will tidy up everything. And they can just eat off the catering table for dinner tonight. Since there's a lot of extra food here. What is happening? Voldemort is destroying the garbage. Scold for destroying the furniture. We're not doing this. Hermione missed work today. That doesn't impress the higher-ups too much. Maybe be careful. Oh my gosh. She's gonna lose her job if we're not careful. Bad Voldemort. Do not do that. Please. Okay, clean up everything. Let's check on Hermione. She's all cleaned up and everything. Oh my gosh, close the cage. She's playing with Spelly. So cute. And look, the cat is just watching intently. Waiting for that bird to make the wrong move. Okay, put the bird up. Can we close the cage? Good grief, close the cage. There we go. So I think the cats are actually wanting to be fed. That's kind of like why they're losing their minds. So let's feed them. What is she doing? Oh my gosh, they're relaxing. I didn't tell them to do this. They're going woohoo. I'm not wasting a second's time. Alright, you guys have fun now. Let's see if we can get any babies. Alright, these two just finished up their woohoo session. Good deal, and the cats are coming in screaming for food, of course. As always, let's go ahead and feed the kitty cats. So we'll see if she is pregnant in the days coming very soon. I'm hoping that she... Why is she still here? She heard everything going on in there. Oh my gosh. We'll just pretend like that didn't happen. We'll go ahead and top this bowl off too. There you guys go, so you can stop screaming at me. Let's tell Serena here to go ahead and go on home. Alright. Why is this cat upset? I think because he's starving and has to go potty. Thanks for coming. Okay. So she is a little hungry, so I'll let her grab a plate of turkey. Come out here and grab some food. We have plenty left. We need to try to eat it all if we can. And they'll have a nice little dinner out here. He needs to clean up all of this though, because the flies are going to start getting bad. Thank you, Draco. You need to take better care of your pet. Harry is starving. Yeah, there you go. Alright. So, they're eating, getting everything taken care of. Does she have work tomorrow? Okay, I think they both have work tomorrow. He needs to work on a creativity skill. Do we have anything that we could use for creativity? He does need to have a mechanical too. So we'll have him do that. And she needs to work on charisma and cleaning. I hate to have them just do work things on their wedding day. But there is work to be done. So I'll let her probably study cleaning while he studies his stuff. And just have a nice evening of reading together. Which in my opinion sounds like a wonderful day. Alright, these two are reading. Somebody's calling. Where is the phone in this place? There it is. Alright, let's see who's calling. I wonder who it could be. Oh, it's Elm. Okay. Guess he's checking in to see how we're doing. Everything's all good here. Look at little Harry here. Oh. So cute, little baby. Now, where's Voldemort at? He's asleep on the bed. Alright, she's chatting with Elm on the phone. Why does it say... Okay, so he needed to throw the wedding party too. I never understand why that doesn't work for both Sims. But, oh my gosh, no. Not you too, Harry. Come on. So they've had plenty of food to eat. We might just clean it up since it's going to, yeah, it's starting to get stinky anyways. Both the cats are trying to destroy the furniture, so we'll clean up all of the food. And then probably put them to bed since they have to work tomorrow. We'll just have to see how it all goes down. Alright, so Draco is so close to getting that next mechanical skill point, so I'm just going to let him try to finish that up. I will let him get a good night routine going in. I always love to let my Sims try to get a routine in if they can. So there's his mechanical skill point. I'll let him use the bathroom. I went ahead and took care of Hermione's routine, so she's all ready for bed. So I'll let him use the restroom, and then we'll let him brush his teeth. Can you not brush your teeth in this game? I thought you could. I guess you have to have the medicine cabinet. So what does he want here? He wants to buy a scratching post, I guess, because what is he doing? Oh, he goes to work really late. Okay, well, have a good night at work. I didn't realize he went to work so early. He is a getaway driver. Oh my gosh. I forgot he does bad things. So he got that mechanical skill point just in time. I should have let the poor guy get some rest before he went to work there. So we'll let Hermione sleep, and I guess we'll see him in the morning. Okay, so Draco has a chance card here. Speeding down inner city streets, Draco's on the getaway and heading to the bank jobs teen rendezvous point. Something went wrong during the heist. Draco's car is occupied with only 3 of the 4 team members he dropped off before the job, and one of them is injured. Also, they only managed to make it out with $20,000 in hard currency. Thinking that the cops might be onto them and therefore onto their escape route, Draco decides to change the plan, but isn't sure whether to take the turnpike or head down the narrow section of cobblestone surface street. Oh my gosh. I mean, he might lose his job. Every time I pick one of these, it's always like, you lost your job. Maybe the turnpike? Yeah, turnpike. Okay, maybe we'll just pick the turnpike. Okay, Draco hits the gas and guns it for the turnpike, only to find that there's a small police roadblock across the on-ramp. He buckles his 5-point racing harness, pulls his leather racing gloves tight, and drops the hammer. They break through, but soon have a contingent of highway patrol on their tail. With nothing to lose, Draco pushes the car to its limit, weaving in and out of traffic, crossing the median, dodging spike strips. Oh my gosh. And after an hour of dangerous pursuit, the cops are forced to call off the chase. In the clear, Draco heads to the rendezvous point. The team gives him a double cut of the loot, and Draco walks away with 5,000 simoleons and 1 mechanical skill point. Oh my god, that could have turned out really bad, but it was good. Everything was good. Well, not really good. I mean, it's bad, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get Hermione up. She's got to start getting ready for work today. So it seems like they're kind of all on off shifts, and they kind of just cross paths with one another all week long, and they have the weekend together. So when she's heading into work, he's pretty much getting off of work. So we'll let her just get ready. We'll let her come in here and take a shower and do all that. Let her have some breakfast. Let's see what we can make for breakfast. Maybe we'll just make some cereal since she woke up so late. So she'll get a shower in. Draco will be home at 6 a.m. So she might be able to say hello to him. But I think he's actually just going to head straight to bed because he had such a long day. And I just realized that Pitz's hair is blonde when he goes to work. I guess it's kind of like a disguise. I would just call that a disguise that he puts on. Alright, he's back from work and really happy about his good thing he did at work today. Well, bad thing. He got a good memory from that. So he earned 5,000 simoleons. That is really good for them. Can put that towards the baby fund. She's happy about making herself some breakfast this morning, feeling very productive already. And she will be heading off to work very soon. I hate that they can't say hello to one another, but Draco is so tired. Poor guy. So he wants to buy a scratchy post for the cats. I will go ahead and do that, since the cats are so bad right now with destroying the furniture. I don't want them to destroy all of their beautiful furniture. What's wrong with her? Where's she going? She's throwing up. Oh my gosh. She might be pregnant. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, she's off to work now, even though she just had some really bad morning sickness. Oh, she might be pregnant. I'm so excited. Alright, she's heading off to school now. Draco, how is he doing? I'm just gonna have to let him sleep. Alright, so Hermione now has a chance card. I'm so stressed when these pop up. Hermione really wants to impress the administration with her students, and the school district science fair looks like the perfect opportunity. 2 of her students' projects really stand out: Harry Monroe's model that hypothesizes the result of hot cocoa brewed in a volcano and 𝚅𝚣𝚒𝚒𝚗𝚐's holographic gelatin projector. Both are top-notch and cutting-edge for the elementary scientific community, but Hermione can only send one student. Who should she send? Would this really get her fired? Okay, so we have hot cocoa brewed in a volcano and holographic gelatin projector. You know, hot cocoa brewed in a volcano sounds fun. I don't know why. Let's go with that. Everyone loves gelatin, especially the holographic kind, which makes Hermione's decision to go with Harry Monroe's volcanic cocoa model that much more difficult. Nonetheless, it was the best choice, and Hermione sends Harry to the science fair with her full support. Shrew's decision-making pays off, as 2 of the 3 judges are not only cocoa fanatics, but volcano enthusiasts as well. With magma brewed cocoa exploding into well-placed cups, the judges are not only satisfied, but impressed beyond measure. Harry Monroe walks away from the competition with the grand prize, and Hermione, as his sponsor, happily drives home with a bonus of 970 simoleons. Oh my gosh. Everyone just having good days today. Alright, so I am waking up Draco. We need to go ahead and pay the bills. He keeps reminding me to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and let him do that. He keeps getting this want to be saved from death. I will lock that in. I don't want him to die, but he keeps wanting it for some reason. I guess he's kind of worried about work. I don't know. He does have a dangerous job. Alright, he's out here in his PJs, but we're gonna pay these bills. He's stinky from work. I mean, he came straight home and went to bed. Alright, so he is heading on inside to take a quick shower. He does want to cast a spell. So, it has been a little while since I've played with the warlocks and witches. So, let's see what he can do. What kind of spells are they capable of? Oh my god! I just walked in on him taking a shower. He screamed at the top of his lungs. My god, man. He casts spells. Why can't he do these? Alright, you can leave now. Let's go up to the cauldron and look at the cauldron. Oh, it's so red and scary. So we can make dragon scales, essence light, eye of the newt, mythic dust, crystallized moonbeams, and viper essence. We also have this altar here, so we could study the path of darkness. That's what he's all about, so we'll let him study that. And he put his PJs right back on. He wants to feel cozy while he studies dark magic. Alright, so he's studying a little bit while he has time. Waiting for his beautiful bride to get home. How's the bird doing? Is he hungry? Yeah, I think he's hungry, but Draco's not going to feed him. That's Hermione's job with the bird. She wanted the bird so bad. Alright, Hermione is back home from work. Let's see how she's doing. Hermione wants to bring Samantha Audimus home from work. No. Absolutely not. We only bring Sims home that are from her friend group or live here on Strange Island. Oh, you're so pretty. Okay, so what do you want to do today? She wants to read the newspaper. She's doing okay with her needs. She needs a little bit of fun. They don't have a TV, which is okay. But she does want to play with the bird. We'll lock that in. So we'll let her play with her bird. Oh, it sounds like it's raining outside. Yep, it's a rainy day. Let's feed the bird. And play with the bird. Draco's still in here working on his magic. I was hoping that they would have a little bit of time together. But he's in here working on his magic, which he takes very seriously. So she doesn't want to intrude on him while he's working on that. But she does want to give him a kiss. So we'll let her give him a romantic kiss. And we're gonna have to help Draco with his needs. He's not doing too well right now. So she's playing with the bird. Let him use the restroom. So I looked to see how long I played each family, and I played until Wednesday. I played until Wednesday evening, so we'll have another day with them, which is fun. I thought I played a full week, but I think I do that on my Uberhood. Okay, so she is still playing with the bird. Let's put him up and let's say hello to your husband. You guys haven't seen each other in a long time. I wish they would close the cage when they finish with the bird. And they're flirting. Let's close the cage and then kiss him. Oh, the bird's getting out. Never mind. I wanted to avoid that happening. Come back, bird. Oh my gosh. Okay. So her needs are pretty bad, which is telling me that yes, she is pregnant, which is so exciting. But I do want to make sure I take good care of her because I've already had a sim pass away in my Uberhood from being really hungry. Oh, she is pregnant. Oh my gosh, I missed it. With the little one on the way, Hermione has been placed on maternity leave. Oh, I missed her pregnancy show up. Oh. Okay, no, don't play with the bird. Close the cage. So she's pregnant. I'm so excited to see their baby. She's so happy. Okay, so we're going to have to really take care of her. So let's go ahead and let her use the restroom. And then I'll let her sleep. Draco is still in his PJs. Adorable. So he's making himself some dinner so that he can go to work tonight. He needs a body skill and a creativity skill. Oh man, it's a thunderstorm out there. Study. Okay, how does he usually get body skill points? He doesn't have anything in here that would do that. Unless I'm missing something. I'll have to get him some workout equipment, I think. Alright, Hermione, you need to go to bed. Get you some rest. You're feeling terrible. She wants to buy a wombat cage. Oh my gosh. She wants to have an entire zoo in this house. I love her to death. Alright, let's see how he's doing. Alright, clean that up. Are you sloppy? Let's see. Nope, they're both pretty neat, so that's good. Alright, he is getting ready. He doesn't go to work until 10 p.m., so we still have some time to hang out with him. So I'll let him shower. I need to let him put on his actual clothes. And then we can start studying creativity and body. So let's see if we can afford any workout equipment. He did get some extra simoleons, so we should be able to. Alright, so I have him ready to work out. I have this invisible mat here so that they can work out. So we don't have to have a TV or anything. So he can work out here in the bedroom. There we go. We don't have to have the TV, and we can start working on that body. But he's going to have to stop his workout for a second to answer this phone. Hey Draco, is Hermione available to talk? Sure. Why not? Man, that lightning is insane. Alright, she's going to have to wake up. Is she doing okay enough to wake up? Yeah, she is. Alright, let's go and answer the phone. Maybe she can tell her the good news. And he can continue working out. Oh, she's so cute with her little pregnant waddle. Oh. Alright, let's talk to them and see how they're doing. Turns out I'm your boss's cousin and I'm phoning in a favor he owes me. Next time you go to work, Hermione, you'll be getting a promotion. Are you serious? Is that true? Is that something? I've never had that happen before. Well, she's telling her that she's pregnant, so she won't be at work for a little while. Okay, she needs to go have a TV dinner. Why not? What does she want? Oh yeah, womp rat cage. Okay, girl. And he wants... He's still working on that body skill. That lightning is insane. I'm so sorry if the thunder's so loud. The cats are... They seem to be doing okay with the thunderstorm. Seems like thunderstorms here on Strange Island are not to play around with. So we'll keep them inside for as long as we can. Alright, she's eating some food. Pregnant sims stress me out, so I really like hover over them to make sure that they're doing okay. Alright, Draco, time for you to work. He is not in a really good mood. I wasn't taking too much care of him, but that's okay. He'll live. Off he goes, and she is eating. I'll put her back to bed, I think, since her energy is going down so quickly. So once you get done with that, you can go straight to bed. You don't have to worry about the garbage or anything. Alright, off to bed she goes, and I will see them in a little bit. Alright, Draco is back. And he is... I don't know if he'll be able to take a shower quick enough before he has energy failure. But I'm gonna let him shower since it's really bad right now. What does she want to do? She needs to pee, so we'll let her do that. And they're just gonna pass each other. I do want them to have a kiss. I mean, my goodness. There's no reason not to chat with one another when you get back. So we'll let him shower. And then she'll kind of just sit out here and wait on him to get done. Alright. Let them have a kiss. And he's telling her good night. He's so sorry, but he has to go to bed. He's fallen over, poor guy. And then she'll take a shower to feel better. And how are the cats doing? Alright, we'll have to fill their bowls up. And we'll check on the bird too. I have to clean his cage. And we'll just top his food off too. So she's getting her shower in. Draco went ahead and went to bed. Poor guy, he's exhausted. It's hard work when your Sims have to work so late. Alright, so she's getting started with the day. Let's check in on the cats. They're all sleeping, I believe. Oh, there's Harry and Voldemort sleeping. So I can only assume that Hermione's cat would be Harry and Voldemort would be Draco's cat. Just a hunch that I have. Alright, fill that up. Now the cats can eat. We'll go and check on the bird. And I'll let her kind of study some magic too. Let's see. Study the ways of the light. Kind of keep up with the magic. And there you go. All the animals are taken care of. So she's going to study her magic. Draco's asleep, so we will see what they get up to today. Alright, she needs some fun. What can she do for fun? I guess we could read. Would you like to read a romance book? Kind of have just to sit down, rest your feet, read a romance novel. That brings up their fun rather slowly, but it's the best that we can do right now. Okay, she's starting to get really hungry. So I'm gonna let her have, maybe we can serve some lunch. Lunch meat sandwiches. She was able to get started with that novel she's been dying to read since she has a lot of free time now. So we will have some lunch now. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and wake Draco up. His energy is pretty good. And I'll let him eat some sandwiches too. So they can at least have some time together. My goodness. There you guys go. You guys can have a chat. And the maid is off. He did a great job. He always does. Cleaning up their house. Okay, I'm gonna let her grab another sandwich. It only filled her up halfway. How is Draco doing? He's doing pretty good. We'll let him use the restroom. He needs some fun in too. I think the best way to get some fun for each of them is to woohoo. So I'll let them do a little bit of woohoo, and maybe that will help their fun up a little bit, and it should. Alright, they went ahead and woohooed. It didn't help out as much as I thought it would, but that's okay. The phone is ringing. Let's go ahead and answer that. Okay, Elm is wanting to chat with Hermione. She went ahead and went to sleep. I don't know if she's going to wake up for that phone call. Sorry, Elm. She is not doing so well. And we're going to put away the leftovers so that Hermione can have something to eat. She doesn't have to worry too much about preparing food, since it takes a little while to prepare food, and sometimes you have that emergency meal you need to make for your pregnant Sims. I love that she just fell asleep after the woohoo. Alright, so what do you need to do, Harry? Your fun is really bad too. I may need to buy them a TV, honestly. Let's see if I can purchase them a TV. I mean, they have lots of simoleons now. We need a flat screen TV. Gosh, that was all of their money. I'll go ahead and get rid of some of these things. And there you go. You can come in here and watch a spooky movie about the cat lady. Okay, you could have finished doing the dishes, but I understand. You don't have a lot of time. Alright, he's watching a movie. So that should help their fun up, since I'm having such a problem with that. There we go. You guys can sit down and watch this scary movie about the cats. I always love this one with the cats. There's like 400 cats behind her. Alright, so they're getting their fun up. Let's see. Is that our phone or the... Okay, it's the movie. That one always gets me every time. I might let him go in here and finish up getting some rest, or we could let him continue to work out. Alright, is her fun up? Okay, that's good. I want her to actually come up here and work on... Oh, she made a plate and didn't sell it. So we'll let her try to work on her pottery. What's going on? Oh, second trimester. Second trimester. So we're not going to see the baby this round, but I think in the next episode for this family, we will see the birth of a little baby. What's going on? Oh. Giving her kitty cat some love. Alright, there you go. You went ahead and did all your working out you need to do. He needs to earn a creativity skill point too, but I'm going to let him take a nap. And she can come up here and work on pottery. We're going to make one plate. And we'll make a blue one. I just love the hobby things that came with free time. That's one of my favorite packs that we got for The Sims 2. Is letting our Sims have hobbies that they enjoy. Alright, she's working on the pottery. He is taking a nap, but he's going to have to go to work pretty soon here. But in regards to his needs, he's doing pretty well. They both want to cast a spell, which I... Can she cast a spell? No, I can't remember how this works. I think you have to do something. I just can't remember. Actually, let's check her abilities. Let's stop that for a second. Let's look at this real fast. Okay, so you have to make regiments, I think. Insecto, bring forth friendly insects. Glad rays of sun, banish. Okay, that brings out the sun. This one. Let's make this Sims Day lift up their mood. Okay, so she'll have to make dragon scales and mythic dust. Let's see if we can do that. Dragon scales. So I think that was one of each. It's probably been like since this pack came out with the witch stuff that I have last played with the witches. I can't even remember what pack the witches and warlocks came with. So she's making some dragon scales. Let's see if we can fast forward time a little bit. I think she went ahead and made it. Okay, she finished with dragon scales, but she is, oh my gosh, she's exhausted. I don't know if I should let her sleep or try to eat real fast. I'm afraid she's gonna die of hunger. I mean, you're not gonna die from being too tired. But she's gonna fall asleep in her food, but at least she'll be able to eat and be right there at her food. Okay, wake up. Draco, you need to go to work. Oh my gosh. He's gonna be late for work. Oh my gosh, my guy, he's booking it. Alright, she is once again falling asleep in her food, but I think now is the good time to end this episode. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today and the Wand family. It's so good to be back here in Strange Island. Don't forget to take care of yourselves. I will see you all in the next episode. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.